Welcome to part 44 of Oblivion, an Aspie Let's Play on the Xbox 360. In the last part, I leveled up just a little bit after making my return after putting this game down for 3 years. And now, going to make some progress at making my character well-equipped enough to actually survive the game, because combat will give me some pretty serious situations, as I had previously. Because I'm at the level now where the clan fears, one of my least favorite enemies in this entire game. All those guys are going to start spawning whenever there are Daedric situations. Daedric situations are most common during the main quest, therefore I have to be properly equipped to battle clan fears. Now, as I also had just become an expert of Blade in the last part, that gives me access to the backwards power attack. The backwards power attack will allow me to disable the clan fears so they're not freaking wailing on me repeatedly with their just overpowered attacks. I don't know if it was just an oversight when they made this game to make the clan fears as powerful as they are, but clan fears, this is what they do to me. They make me have to take extraordinary measures, make me think long and hard about how I'm actually going to fight them correctly. So the first thing I'm going to do, since I just waited 11 hours, all the shops open at 8 o'clock, so I'm going to go the usual route to just restock on supplies, starting with the main ingredient. I believe I'm also a really high skill in alchemy at the moment. Yeah, Ogier, I believe we probably have spoken on an earlier occasion. I bet you have lots of very interesting things to tell me. I need to, yes, buy anything that has restore health, bore meat, yes, I'll buy all of that. Restore health, shield, also very good. Apparently I'm an expert of, I'm at least a journeyman of freaking, whatchamacallit, alchemy, Clanfear Claws. Yeah. Of course I would find Clanfear Claws right now. This has a paralysis, this has paralysis. I also have a shitload of gold for some reason. So, I'm going to use this time to just get all of the things, all of the ingredients that will give me the potion properties that I would like most, like shield. You want to use as many different type shield properties as possible. I also believe flower gives you reflect health, which is very rare in this game because reflect damage is really effective in combat because people will literally start killing each other like this. The green stain cup actually gives reflect damage, but I don't want that because the only other fucking thing in this game that I can even combine it with probably is the flower, but I have to be at least an expert in alchemy in order to unlock that in the first place. Still going through, a lot of different type shields. Mugwort seeds, yes. More shields, because potatoes, of course, they give you the power to resist damage, just going to drunken brawls all over the place, start beating the crap out of people. Still have not found that many useful properties, except, of course, for shield. So now that I have multiple ingredients with shield, I'll be able to make multiple shield potions. The way potions work in this game, I can have a lot of shields active all simultaneously. Is extremely useful. Like, I could stack shields and stack damage resistance. This guy doesn't actually have any useful potions, so I am done talking to you. God damn it, I'm over encumbered. This is okay, because I think I could just start making shit right now. I am currently missing a something, so you're gonna sell to me right now, my good sir. Going back to the barter screen, it was the Alembic, so I'm gonna purchase the Alembic because I believe that's what I needed.
Farewell.
And that is what I needed because now it's the only other thing that I could have added in order to maximize the effectiveness of my ingredients. Yay! Daedra Heart, give me more, yes. I'm just gonna spam this. Dragon's Tongue, got that. Green Stain Cup, no. I want to remove the Green Stain Cup, yes. I love how much freedom they give you to just go through these screens and make whatever potions you want. Part of the reason why I love this game a lot. This has 2 properties, so I will be able to stack this. Fantastic. I'm only gonna, hopefully I will only have to use the shield in emergency situations only. That being said, hopefully I don't run into too many freaking clan fears, because I have a feeling that those are going to be the only situations in which I'm actually going to need it. I wonder if I can use any of my other shield properties. Because, where is it? I don't even have that many different ingredients with different effects. Frost Shield is basically shield, but it also gives you some frost resistance. I don't think I even have any more shield effects, so that is just fine. I am free to move. Fantastic. And I believe, because I am maybe an apprentice, at least no, you have to be at least a certain, okay, mercantile. I am still an apprentice, so I can't sell goods to just any vendor. I believe you have to be an expert in order to do that. Okay, going over here now. This is all, once again, on the same route. This is all on the same route, just so my character is not so vulnerable to just combat, because obviously in a game like this, I want to be able to fight without scrambling for dear life. Or making my mic clip repeatedly, because I'm not using a condenser mic. I'm going to talk to this person.
I have everything.
I am rather familiar with this entire sequence. As a journeyman Alembic, I'm gonna buy it because it's better than novice Alembic. Here, you want this useless shit? Of course you do. That's why you're just gonna buy it, and you just bought it. Fantastic. Going back to her inventory. Apparently she doesn't have any more useful crap. Potions of healing, yes. As many as I can buy, because there's no way in hell these people can actually deplete my amount of money. I have no idea how I got this much money in the first place.
Tried a hard bargain.
Is that it for all of your bullcrap? I think so. 10 potions of healing, yes. Frost shield, definitely. Gotta stock up on shield potions. Shield potions are extremely important. I don't even want to go through the freaking, God damn it. I don't even want to go through the alchemy system once again. I need you to buy some of the shit in my inventory so I can actually move, please. And you're smiling because you realize my predicament. Go fuck yourself. Okay, here's Cyrodiilic Brandy, because fuck that shit. Never gonna use Detect Life. Never gonna use that. Never gonna use that. Look at all this shit I'm never gonna use. Okay. Probably because I picked this all up as random loot. Restore magic. Oh, right. Why do I even have so many Restore Magica potions? My character... My knowledge to what I remember, because I haven't even really explored the game, even outside of recording. I don't know what his specialties are, besides just combat. Your character should always be well-equipped to just fight. Why can't I move? Is there anything else that I can just... Okay, really, that's the margin. I have to drop at least 1 more pound of shit. Probably just by... And believe me, I'm not trying to stall the game by any means at this point. I'm trying to figure out how to proceed. I haven't found it yet. Ring of Lordship. No. Ooh, that's actually a really powerful ring right there. And I think I stopped using that because it made my character invisible while on the screen. I'm not even sure what to do except to drop some shit, because as I recall, there's no penalty for just dropping shit in this game, as would happen in Skyrim. I'm having a little difficulty shaking off all of the updates that Skyrim made, because it made a lot of really useful updates. Can I even use this? Yes, I can, because I used my sword a little bit. Scales of Pitiless Justice, I'm just going to leave it. I have a lot of paintbrushes in my inventory for some reason. Gotta remember that I have at least 1 Welked Stone, a lot of stones, but I can't use the stones because I'm not in the Mages Guild yet. What is it that I can drop right now? Glass Dagger, fantastic. Now I can move. I'm just going to go on the assumption now that I have made reasonable enough inventory addition so that I can just survive the next major situation, and I'm sure it will happen relatively soon. Now, as much as it's important for me to do the main quest, I also really want to do the Cheydinhal recommendations, because I believe the last thing I was trying to do before my hiatus was to get into the Arcane University. The Arcane University gives me access to spellmaking and enchanting, which are both really useful. I need to see how many lockpicks I have. I need now I remember. I broke a lockpick and then said, fuck it, I'm doing the main quest, and then the hiatus happened. It's really weird how it happened basically in that order. I don't even know who to buy lockpicks from. I'm not sure where lockpicks are accessible from, except maybe from the Thieves Guild. I happen to remember the Thieves Guild. Here's another thing, too. My character actually does have a shield equipped right now, which is cool. What does it do? 8% shield on stealth. I love it. I love it. I'm a level 15 now, so not a lot of the more powerful shit is even available. I'm just going to say fuck it to the Mages Guild right now and go back to the main quest, going to the Arcane University, of course, especially because I was just talking about it. Going into the front lobby, because the game makers were aware that you can't get through the fucking any other doors in this place, especially the gates, because they're magic. They only yield to people who have been permitted by the magical system that protects the Arcane University from outsiders for whatever freaking reason. Why do wizards need so much protection from the public? Wizards should just be able to obliterate anybody who pisses them off.
Good tidings.
I don't need to talk to you. I do need to talk to you, though.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
By helping proceed the story.
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
And who also has a unique voice. I found one of their books. Look at it right now.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
I need to find the Mythic Dawn because reasons.
Find them, huh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
It's a rather effective filtration system to actually prompt only intelligent people to come find you. Where can I find these books? I would love to collect them. Of course.
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said,
and it just so happens to be the volume that I don't have right now.
You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
Yep, okay, I don't need to talk to you anymore. I'm gonna
nice
go right out to where the red arrow is. I don't need to finish talking to you. I also love it how characters don't follow you outside in the middle of their exposition sequences. Going to the Market District because it's still the middle of the morning. And Phintius, self-proclaimed asshole, who is never nice to you, no matter how high your personality or his disposition towards you is, gonna give me a relatively easy time getting through this, as they should, because this is required for game completion. Running. Also love it how the NPCs who are actually Mythic Dawn agents haven't started attacking me yet. They're not gonna start attacking me until I've actually met Mainkar Cameron, sort of, which is a little further in the main quest. This is getting to that point that I was just talking about.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
Yeah, except you don't have it.
You must be referring to Mainkar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
Except for you, because you already...
I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
Phintius, go fuck yourself.
Good day.
Seriously, Jesus Christ. Gwyneth was just prompted to spawn out of nowhere. He's going to be walking through that door any second now, which is why I'm going to be polite enough to just back away and give him the space he needs to carry on a conversation with another NPC. I wonder why my character didn't think to just ask Phintius, where did you get Volume 3? Because you just told me that they're impossible to find. You had no trouble procuring them themselves. Where is Gwyneth? Gwyneth has not appeared yet. Gwyneth is a Wood Elf character. I think my guy's an Imperial? He's a right, is he? I can't remember what my character's race is. Oh, Gwyneth! There you are!
I'm here for my book. Mainkar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Of course, here you go. Keep us in mind for any future needs.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you how long I've been looking for this book. Greetings.
Keep us in mind,
for
God's sake.
Please.
Commentaries, Volume 3. It's kind of awkward that in this game, the prompts are just like... They're not complete sentences like they are in Skyrim.
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
Tell me about the Mythic Dawn cult, because I am curious on the subject, probably.
The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
You're in way over your head.
I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Saga during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons.
To kill the Emperor, you fool!
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor, Mara preserve us.
You'd better give me that book there.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
I need the 4th book as well, if you please.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Thank you for rationalizing your own motivation. I am over-encumbered once again, so... there's gotta be some kind of, like, really big item that's just encumbering me. This is ridiculous, kind of. I should probably find a vendor who will buy that relatively soon, especially because it's so heavy. God damn, the golden longsword is heavy. I need to drop something. Actually, maybe I should try recharging this? Can I just recharge? Oh, right, because pressing A will just equip it. Actually, if I recharge my freaking sword right now, that'll give me the inventory space I can to just freaking proceed. Greater, common. I'm gonna use all of the lower shit first. So yeah, I'm just doing this repeatedly. Soul gem is empty, cool. None in there. And doing this repeatedly. I can't even see what I'm doing anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's effective. I am out of soul gems. I still can't move. Going through. Fucking feather potions. It's like, why don't you use the feather potion? You start moving instantly. Fucking. I don't want to give up my potions. It's gotta be one of these food items. Fucking Clanfear Claws. Why did I pick up Clanfear Claws? I don't even have access to other... I don't even have access to other ingredients that actually have the paralysis thing. I am here for a little too long. Why am I still holding these? I don't even have to have these in my inventory anymore. I did it. Maybe. Oh, right, and now if I read through all these, it increases my skill. Greetings, novitiate, and know first a reassurance. Mankar Cameron was once like you, asleep, unwise, protonymic. We mortals leave the dreaming sleep of birth, the same unmantled save for the symbiosis with our own mothers, thus to practice it, and thus to reproachment, until finally we might, through new eyes, leave our hearths without need of fear that she remains behind. In this moment we destroy her forever, and enter what the fuck is this shit? Anyway, you read through all these books, some of your magic skills increase by 1 increment, hence all 3 of those just went up. I don't need this. Don't need this, don't need that. Although, I could have sold the 5 Tenants books, I guess, except it would suggest that I have anything to do with the Thieves Guild. I mean, the Assassins Guild. All those shit is right there. Fintius, I am going to make you sweep that shit up, maybe. That is if the game would prompt some kind of removal system. Because enemies, the NPCs also don't sweep in this game. So, my objective is to go back to the Elven Gardens district and go for the sponsor. It's probably best that I get this over with right now because this sequence also is pretty long. It's really long because Boris and I are going to be going through the sewers, and Boris is just slow as fucking hell while going through the sewers. Not to mention that every time he comes across an enemy, fuck you cell phone, he does not actually stop. I mean, he stops every time you come across an enemy. Now, both hands firmly on the controller, putting my cell phone on vibrate now, as to not get interrupted like that anymore. I apologize that it's a regular nuisance in these series.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
Which is exactly why I came to you. Mythic Dawn meeting.
This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that 4th book, then. If Iftar Mina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well. Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
What about Luther has a weapon on his back right now? Why would people in the Imperial City have any need to just be ready to fight at any given moment? Hopefully, I can actually get to this freaking sequence before the end of the part, and I'm going to be following this guy for the next 10 minutes or so. Following right along. Also, running ahead of Boris in order to get to the place where he is going to go is ineffective because he's always going to be waiting for you. You have to be close to him in order to reassure him that I'm right behind you, buddy. You lead on. Lead on as slow as humanly goddamn possible. I'm going to be your guide. I must protect your ass. Your ass is my business now. We're in the sewers again. And watch as he starts attacking...
This one's mine!
Yep, he starts attacking all the creatures as though each one puts him in mortal freaking peril. I'm not even going to attack because mud crabs and rats don't give a lot of combat experience, and it's not worth to just keep toggling the torch on and off. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that I could have activated that myself. As a matter of fact, all of the areas that I'm about to enter...
Over here!
Yep, Boris, you go run into battle. How triumphant the kill. This entire sequence could be spoiled if you already went through the sewers. The only difference is that now that Boris is with me and the quest is active, that the rest... Yeah, I got your back, Boris. And you would close the fucking door behind you. None of the events in the main quest sequence will actually occur unless Boris is with you. Right now, you already have the first 3 books, and you've already made it this far. You need the 4th book in order to find... In order to discover the Mythic Dawn clue. I love it that the enemies only are attacking Boris. My torch just went out, and I have to re-hotkey it. Just like that. Okay, I got a torch again. I have 12 more in my inventory. Waterworks.
This one's mine!
This one's mine! Stand together! I got your back, buddy. Don't worry about a thing. Not a damn thing. My god, this takes a while. But again, you have to prompt this entire sequence first because going ahead of Boris is ineffective. Doing anything... Sequence breaking in the main campaign would only be known to speedrunners, so I'm not sure exactly which parts you actually can skip for speedrunning purposes through the main quest. I'm now curious as to what the record is for the shortest speedrun of this game.
Stick together! Because
this is one of those games where most of your runtime... What the hell just tried attacking me? That sounded like a wizard. That is a wizard. I should probably help Boris because the freaking dude just spawned a zombie. Not to mention that Boris is not going to stop until every possible other enemy in this game already has died. There's a zombie right in front of me. I can't barely see him except for the silhouettes indicated by yes. And attacking repeatedly. Attacking, of course. Have the zombie just stopped. You're about to die, so you can go screw yourself. And by all means, keep attacking me and helping me level up again. Because I missed just the level up system in this game. The level up system makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry I hit you, Boris. I did not mean to do that. Is that you? What the? Oh, crap. These guys actually putting up a decent fight because they just freaking knocked out Boris. I need to maybe use my shield. I did not use my shield. Instead, I should probably try to get my fatigue up some... Oh, right, I can use the power attack. Maybe to knock you back. Boris got up again. I think I actually knocked down the shaman. Sure. And at least I don't have to worry about getting over-encumbered repeatedly. Also apologize for the barrage of clicking I made in the last part because I did not realize how freaking continuous clicking can kind of disrupt things. Boris, I don't like that you're really low on health right now. Hopefully, maybe you'll regenerate health by the time we get to the sequence because unfortunately, and I really hope it doesn't happen, Boris actually can die during this...
Get my back!
Boris can't die right now because he's essential, but his essential status, and I can't see a goddamn thing right now, which is why I'm going to turn on the starlight so I can actually see. Now I can see shit. Boris can actually die in the fights coming up. I don't like that that can happen. I actually have a lockpick, so maybe I can go back to the Mages Guild and not have to worry about the freaking lag because my video grabber is much superior than the one I was using before. This freaking headless zombie needs to die. I can't believe we're going through this many freaking enemies, especially goblins, because goblins are relatively powerful. Especially goblins at the level that I'm at right now. Gonna restore health one click at a time and try to find the shaman that spawned that freaking zombie. We are very close to... Boris is unconscious. He must have found the other goblin. And the goblin spawned a zombie, of course. For some reason, headless zombies are more powerful than their non-headless counterparts, except for dread zombies. Die, die. Give me more blade power. I may knock you down. I am going to knock you down. Actually, you paralyzed me. Go fuck yourself. And, did you fall? Okay, you are stuck right now. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Ah, god damn it. Alright, let's try this again. We're doing it live. And, starlight, once again, so I can actually see. Gonna kill the crap out of you. Go fuck yourself. You're slowing me down, for God's sake. Pick up these potions. I love potions. I am not gonna pick up that staff that he was using, because the staff is heavy and probably not worth the weight that it burdens me by. Healing, one at a time. I'm gonna check real quick just to see if there's any way that I can heal Boris. I really don't want Boris to die. I don't have any means to help him. I have absolutely no means of helping him. That kind of sucks. Which means there's a very good chance that he's probably going to die, which is just fine. It's not necessary for Boris to survive, but, like, come on. Boris has been with me since the beginning of the game. Boris is my buddy. He's my computer-controlled buddy. My buddy is leading me towards maybe certain peril. Because these enemies coming up actually are relatively effective if only there was some way I can get his health back up. But I can't. And this can't do it. There's another rat. Kill the rat. The rat is dead. Okay. Moving on. I don't even need a torch right now because of freaking starlight. Matter of fact, I'm just going to keep spamming starlight to get my illusion skill up. I wonder if I should even do that. I need to check just to be sure that I'm not about to just increase... Oh, crap. Are you serious? I made illusion a major skill. That was probably a mistake. Which is kind of humorous for me to point out after 44 parts of this, not having realized this at the onset when I was probably more aware of the implications of my decisions. So it looks like the last thing...
Over here!
Yeah, okay, yes, Boris, that was an enemy. You got it, good job. And once again, I don't need the torch. That is Boris's ass. You're going to be looking at it for most of this particular quest sequence. And thankfully, at least Boris will run at the enemies. He will run only when there are enemies nearby. So he'll actually get to the freaking places where he needs to be, like right here. If there weren't enemies nearby, he probably wouldn't have gotten here so fast. I think he's at full health right now. He's at full health. I love that he's at full health. I'm going to put my sword away to not intimidate him, even though he's not intimidated because he is my buddy. Come talk to me, pal.
Alright, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble.
Alright, I'll cover you.
Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet.
I'm ready when you are, buddy. Oh boy.
Listen, I may not survive this.
Right, he may not survive.
You must. You must recover the book and find the amulet of kings.
I understand. We'll do it. Together.
I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
Now, obviously, the best way to guarantee that Boris will actually freaking survive this sequence is if I don't accidentally hit him. His survival is not a condition for me to proceed with the game. I would most prefer that he survives just so I feel like I'm not a douchebag. Even though I'm getting an emotional attachment to freaking computer characters. But this is... Oh, shit, I fucked up. I think I still have Starlight active. I gotta sneak. Pay no attention to the mysterious green light in the corner of the room. My goodness.
So, you want to become one of the chosen.
Okay, so that is Mankind Cameron's son talking. And those are his guards coming in the distance, which is why I'm going to take my sword out now. Those guys are going to spot me well before I have a chance to actually attack them properly, because I have Starlight active by accident. You know, honestly, they noticed me. Okay, time for you to die. Time for you to die. You guys need to die. You guys are dying. And you will be dead pretty soon because you guys actually don't do that much damage. I'm gonna knock one of you guys down. That's Boris. I need to incapacitate one of these guys, especially this guy. I just randomly became a freaking expert of light armor. My gear no longer comes with me. Fantastic, which means there's less chance I'll get over encumbered at the wrong freaking moments. That guy's dead. I have to attack the guy that's attacking Boris. I want Boris to live. Boris living would just make me feel like I've really accomplished something. That's the guard. Guard is almost dead. Guard is dead. Where's the last guy? Here's the last guy. It's Raven Cameron. One of the few times I've seen name Raven apply to a male. Fuck you and your power attacks. I'm gonna knock you down to make you that much less dangerous. God damn it. Okay, hopefully he doesn't kill me. I really hope he doesn't. He seems to be more concerned with trying to kill Boris. Oh god, Boris, you're almost dead. I'll protect you. I'll do it. I'll do it. I am helping, maybe. I think this guy's doing reflect damage. Go fuck yourself. Yes, Boris actually lived.
3 more that won't be reporting back.
Oh, I could not have done that any better. Great. Oh. But he was definitely doing reflect damage. How the fuck was he doing that? I have... I have the 4th and last volume of Menkar Cameron's writings on the Mysterium Xarxes. I can now piece together the clues within them to find the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine. Maybe Tarmina can help. Or maybe I already know what to do because I've played this game before.
Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side.
You got it, man. Because Boris actually...
I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Boris actually will be useful later on, especially towards the latter part of the main quest, because of the sequence, the major fight sequence in which you must amass enough forces to hold off the Daedric army that attacks Cloud Ruler Temple, and Boris will join you if you survive this sequence, just like Joffrey would have if he survived the earlier sequence, because for some reason they took away Joffrey's invincibility during very specific sequences. Anyway, I'm going to end the part here and conclude it while healing myself. This is the end of part 44 of Oblivion, an Aspie Let's Play on the Xbox 360. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. In the next part, now that I have all 4 volumes, I can make it that much further through the main quest, first returning to the Arcane University and getting some tutoring lessons from Tarmina, the Lizard Woman. I will see you guys next time.